Overall, what influence has social media had on your life? Well, it's had a very positive influence. As a business owner of a local business magazine, it's enabled me to efficiently reach out and connect with over 3,000 people in the business community. That's a good thing for story ideas. It's a good thing for advertising relationships. It's a good way to stay connected from a newsworthy standpoint in the community. Two, have you developed any relationships over social media that you still haven't appreciated now? Example, I would say probably not. I'm probably out there in the community and probably maintain relationships more person to person through events, etc. Number three, what would you say is the key to using social media in a way that you will get joy out of it and not have any negative feelings? One of the great things I think for businesses is LinkedIn. It's just been a phenomenal success, and it's a good way to connect with a large number of business people and know their accomplishments. And this particular platform has improved greatly even over the last 6 months. So it's efficiently getting me through it. Don't spend a lot of time with it, but it's been very good, positive. Number four, have you ever felt that when using social media, you get a sense of any sadness by seeing other friends post? I would say no. I probably have a positive feeling seeing that people are successful, people are traveling, people are accomplishing things. So I think it's a really quick way to find out that people are doing great things with their life. And of course, I'd like to congratulate them. It's a positive thing. What is your goal when using social media? To connect with the most amount of people possible within the local community and really statewide. And it's interesting with LinkedIn. Explain your best experience on social media and why that experience made you content using social media. Well, I would say a good launching point was a couple years ago. I just sort of experimented with LinkedIn, and all of a sudden I reached out to this person who was the marketing director for a local hotel, resort, gaming enterprise. And as it turned out, I connected with him, said I'd like to meet, and then he responded probably a couple days later saying that he'd like to do business, advertise for the next year. So I would say that made me a believer. Number nine, why did you decide to create a social media account? I think that I really wanted to make sure that progressively I was relevant as a business and wanted to be in the same platforms as all the other businesses to be as contemporary, current as possible. Number 10, when you post something on social media, what is your goal for interaction? Well, I'm hoping I can provide people information and be a resource for the business community, be a resource in general for the community, give relevant, newsworthy topics because we're journalists and we want to convey the news to the public. If you don't get a certain amount of likes or something, are you disappointed or sad? No. I think it also, though, gives me experience on what is and what isn't going to get reaction in the community. And I'll give you an example. A couple issues ago, we had a great cover story on the microbreweries, and it was amazing to see the amount of Twitter being used. So it's interesting. In that world, Twitter was phenomenal, and we probably got the most activity we've ever gotten from Twitter with that particular story. Number 11, is there anything about social media that you think would cause anyone unhappiness? Well, I think for young kids, it's kind of a 24/7 thing, and it's disappointing, and so it's something that I'm sure parents are engaged with the kids, but at any rate, that's probably the only thing that I can think of, and I think that that's sort of a parent-child discussion. Number 12, why do you think social media is a necessary tool, even if it may lead to unhappiness for some due to uncomfortable factors? I don't know that that's a relevant question for me, simply because I'm a business owner using it for business, so that's probably another discussion for parents, children, and teachers. Number 13, what is your favorite social media platform and why? Well, I would say that currently it's probably LinkedIn, just because it's the most directly targeted to business use. I would say that my goal, though, is to really become very competent with Twitter